This is the reminder lesson for ATM number 4, sitting Indian fashion. Please lie on your back with both of your arms on either side of your body and gently scan yourself for the spaces in which your body lifts away from the floor and where your body presses down into the floor. And once you have a good idea of what type of contact you have with the ground, please sit up and have your two legs long. Bend your right knee and place your right foot on your left thigh. So you can pull your right foot towards your body using your left hand. And then lean back on your right hand as you begin to arch your back and roll your pelvis so that your right knee will come lower down towards the floor. You've got to do something funny to arch your back, twist, open up your chest, and allow that knee to come down towards the floor. And then leave this and let yourself rest. Now this time, bend your left knee and place your left foot on your right thigh and use your right hand to pull your left foot as close to yourself as is comfortable. Lean back on your left hand and begin to arch your back, roll your pelvis, open your chest as your left knee drops down towards the floor. And then leave this alone, lie on your back, and rest. Now, while lying on your back, bend your right knee and place your right foot on your left thigh. And just as you did before, you can pull your right foot towards your body using your left hand and begin to arch your back so that your right knee will go lower down towards the floor. So same thing, rolling your pelvis, arching your back so your knee will go down towards the floor. And then let that come back up, and then arch your back and go back down. And then leave this, extend your legs, and just rest. Now change your legs over, and this time bend your left knee and place your left foot on your right thigh. You can use your right hand to pull your left foot as close to yourself as comfortable, and again go back to arching your back, rolling your pelvis, twist and move over towards your left so that your left knee goes down and away from you towards the floor. And then leave this alone, lie on your back and rest. Now this time, please come back up to sitting and bend your left leg so the sole of your left foot is on your right thigh. So your left knee is on the floor, bent over to the side. Your left foot's touching the inside of your right thigh. And then this time, lean with your right hand on the floor behind you and put your left hand on your left knee and begin to press your left knee towards the floor as you push into your left hand and your right hand to let yourself become taller through your spine. So the same movement happens in your back, the arch, lifting of your chest, but this time you push down with your right hand, which is behind, and your left hand, which is on your left knee. And then change over your hands and change over your legs. And nice and easy, lean back on your left hand, have your right hand on your right knee, press your right knee down towards the ground as you get taller within your spine by arching your back, and then let that round. And then leave this alone, lie on your back and rest. Now, go ahead and come back on up to sitting. And sit as you were doing before. So this means to bend your right leg so the sole of your right foot touches your left thigh. And then bend your left leg so that your left foot is in the fold between your right thigh and your lower leg. And place both of your hands behind you on the floor. And make the same arch in your back as you did before. And listen to how your knees come closer to the floor when you arch your back, and then they lift away from the floor when you round your back. Now keep going back and forth, nice and easy. So allow your knees to come down towards the floor, and you can lift your pelvis up off of the floor if you need to. And then let your knees come away from the floor as you round your back. Now stay in the same position, but place your right hand in the front and your left hand behind. And we'll do the same movement. So begin to push down with your left hand and slide your right hand forward in front. Slide it along the ground and then come back. And go up to being tall again, and then round your back, slide your hand forward as far as you can, and then come back. Stay in the same position, change over your hands, so your left hand is in the front of the floor, your right hand is behind you, and begin to slide your left hand forward as far as you can. Come back up, sit nice and tall, round your back, slide your left hand forward. And then leave this alone, lie on your back and rest. Now we're going to change your legs over, so sit and put your left foot as you had before, so your left foot is touching the inside of your right thigh. And then bend your right leg, so your right foot is in the fold between your left thigh and your lower leg. Put both hands behind you on the floor and make that same arch in your back. And as your knees come lower towards the floor as you arch and lift, and then your knees will gently lift away from the ground. So rounding your back, arching your back. Now keep doing this movement, but put your left hand on the ground in front, and your right hand behind, and begin to slide your left hand forward as far as you can as you lengthen and press down through your right hand behind. Come back on up nice and tall, and then lengthen your leg as long as you can. And then change over your hands and repeat. So this time your right hand will be in front of the ground, left hand back behind. Slide your right hand forward as far as possible. Push down with that other left hand. And then come back up to being nice and tall. Round your back, slide your right hand forward, and then come back up nice and tall. And then leave this alone, lie on your back and rest. Now on your own, go back to doing exactly what you did in the beginning, which is bring both of your hands in front and place them on the floor. And this time, slowly slide both of your arms forward and both of your arms back. At the same rate, over and over again, easy, rounding your back, and then coming back on up to sitting. So as long as you can forward, and as long as you can back. And then leave this alone, lie on your back, and rest. Now you can do the exact same first step that you used in the lesson to start. So that's when you bend your right leg, have your right foot on your left thigh, catch a hold of your right foot with your left hand, and very gently begin to arch your back, tilt your pelvis, roll towards your right side, and allow your right knee to come down towards the ground. And see if the movement is simpler or easier. And then change over your legs and do the same. That's a great lesson for learning how to free up the hips, soft and gentle movement through the knees and through the ankles and the feet, and will have a huge impact on not only your neuromuscular system, but also your joints and just organizing your system from the ground up. So enjoy this lesson. Let me know what you think, and look forward to hearing any comments from you. Thanks so much.